My name is Iman Kamal Abdullah. Today I will gonna present about leadership skill. On today's topic, I will gonna talk about what's leadership, personal experience as a leader, and also the different leadership styles with the example, and then we will gonna also see the scenario case study. So, what's leadership? When we think of leadership, many imagine power or authority, but true leadership goes deeper. The Harvard Kennedy School define it as creating the condition for others to achieve a shared purpose in uncertain times. In the Ubuntu way, leadership is about community, compassion, and a shared humanity. It reminds us that great leaders don't just lead the people, they lead with the people. So, a personal experience as a leader, I first tasted my leadership as a student council president, planning school activities and representing student voice. Honestly, I struggle and I tried doing everything myself and afraid to delegate. That experience taught me a powerful lesson. Leadership is not about control, it is about trust. So, when I start involving others, everything became easier and more creative and more successful. So there is no single right way to lead. It depends on who you are and who you are leading. A democratic leader values everyone's voice, and then a great example can be Nelson Mandela. A, la- a lazy fairy, a leader, gave a freedom and a trust to the team. So a best example also for that is um, Steve Jobs. And also an autocratic leader decide alone and expect a strict obedience. A great example for that too, Joseph Stalin. So understanding your style help balance structure and freedom, and also adjust to what your team need the most. So let's look at the scenario. The Beverly Stories is the head of HR in a microfinance bank. He believed that deeply in teamwork and practice a democratic leadership style, always involving his employees' decision. But here's the challenge. The last 2 years, the company has faced 70% of employee turnover rate, and then the huge and it's draining both morale and money. The 30% who remain feeling the weight of burnout and uncertainty. So, what can Beverly do? Here's the two suggestions. The first one is transformational leadership approach, which is inspiring his team renewed vision and recognizing their contribution to rebuild motivation. However, he also needs situational leadership, which is adjusting his approach when employees need direction and show support instead of full autonomy. So his case shows us that even if a good intention like being democratic can backfire. So true leadership means knowing when to listen, when to guide, and importantly, when to change. So, in closing, leadership is not just a title, it's a journey from Ubuntu humanity to transformational inspiration. Every act of leadership begins with a self awareness and empathy. Thank you for listening, and remember that the best leaders are not born, they are grown through connection and purpose.